fighting the time zone, and we embellish the banks of our bloodstreams, and through caution to the colourful, I then we fell asleep in the car. When I got back from fixing my hair, you were directing the traffic, letting your story slip on the snow as if the transmission was automatic. Fun with the warm-up act. Dirt beneath the dirt. The lie takes a lot less time to decide your mind. Or are you just happy to sit there and watch while the paint job dries? The painted faces congregate in the mating season. To both sides, in softly came the growl from both sides. And if his whisper splits the mist, just think of what he's capable of with his kiss. Now, when you were just trying to orbit the sun, when you were just about to be kind to someone, because you had the chance, I still got pictures of friends. Oh, I wrote my number down, I never wrote it down before. We're gonna bring it over like something from a film, but I didn't have the bottle at all. Correctly, do we get a third try? Running off over next door's garden before the hour is done. It's more a question of feeling than it is a question of fun. The confidence is the balaclava, I'm sure you'll baffle them good. With the ending reek of salty cheeks and runny makeup alone, or will blood run down the face of a boy bewildered and scorned? Am I ruining your fun? And you talk the talk already, but do you walk the walk or catch the train? I knew you to be on the cards. I knew you. Library pictures of the quickening canoe, the first of its kind to get to the moon. Trust some ellipses to chase you. Lego Napoleon movie, written in noble gas-filled glass tubes, underlined in sparks. Rapid fire. She's from the stars, lying on her throat. Oh, home sweet home, home sweet booby trap. This house is a circus, berserk as fuck. What a times I feel it changing, baby, even when it's live, you can press pause and rewind. Oh, of your low beams, numerous times I've been by the back home. If you need to get a hold, make it 6 in. If not, we'll have to have 2. Well, you're coming up at our end, aren't you? So I'll get one with you. I want you let us have 6 in. Get on your chin, down in here tonight. And some might exchange a glance, but keep pretending to dance. She was enraged by the way that the emperors were trapped in the cage, and the days she deemed dull, leading to nights reading. Bruise and the balls on the shoes you kicked off. I'm joining the dogs. I'm joining the dogs. I'm joining the dogs. That I've need so many Lolas. Can I please have my money back? My virtual reality mask is stuck on Parliament Pro. Light it fidgets through. The thoughts will soon revert to you. About as bashful as a tribal dance. The first and final chance, and course the audience. Your love is like a studded leather headlock. Your kiss, it could put creases in the road. So what do you know? That you don't know nothing new. Yeah, but I still take you home. Yeah, I still take you home. I said, what do you? Race of a sweetheart out to the point she'll comply. And why leave her on her own? If I'd have known. Trudging through the morning, the tramp with a trampoline under his arm. Shift past your whiskers, so stopping the charm. What the barking alarm, waves coiled till the corner is turned. Cigarettes that you smoke, wraps the lip round a Mexican coat. Makes you wish that you were the bottle. Takes a sip of your soul, and it sounds like. I can't explain, but I wanna try. Without thinking of you, I doubt that comes as a surprise, and I can't think of any. Topless models, like everyone in the room. And I don't wanna lie, but I don't wanna tell you the truth. Get the sense that you're on the move, and you'll probably be leaving soon. So I'm telling you, I just want you to do me no good, and you look like you could. Good on the dance floor, dancing to electro pop like a robot from 1984. Well, from 1984, oh, there ain't no love, no. And Montague's all Capulets. He knew what he wanted to say, but he did not of a twist-off cap. Let's all have a swig and do a hot laugh. So who you gonna call? The martini police. A funny thing she does. Don't even try and cheer him up because it just won't happen. I've seen your eyes be followed by the third. Tantrums and the tears play a very different tune to what they did before. The heads red roll and the ending doesn't sound like the happiest around when you. The face of a stopwatch on the back of a raindrop in the night. The inevitables gather to push you around. To forget, doesn't time fly? I'm in no position to give advice. I don't wanna be nice, and you know that. I'm a puppet on a string, Tracy Island, time traveling diamond, could have shaped heartaches to come to find you for in some velvet morning. Supposed to manage my infallible beliefs? Why under the strains of those wild nights? Run, but you cannot hide. And that'll be a ricochet, regardless of what's come before. I want to see all of the things that we've already seen. I want to see you take the jackpot out of fruit machine and put it all back in. You've got to understand that you can never be the bandit, no. So never meet is surely where we're bound. There's one in every town, just there to grind you down. Yesterday, no chance you get nothing from me, but now she's there, you're there, and everybody's there. He's in turmoil, as puzzled as can be, just like me. Let's go down. pants in my underpants. I'm gonna run for good. They get their address and their names took, but they couldn't care less. Last night these two bouncers, and one of them's alright, the other one's a scary, and his way or no way, totalitarian. He's got no time for you, looking or breathing how he don't want you to. So step out the queue, he makes examples of you, and there's no way you can say, behind the go through to the bit where you pay, and you realise then that it's finally the time to walk back. She looks as if she's blowing a kiss at me, and suddenly the sky is a sizzle. Smoke alarm. It was too loud for me to hear her speak, and she had a broken arm. It was close, so close that the walls were wet, and she wrote it out in letter sets. No, you can't call nice, but she's not nice. She's pretty fucking far from nice. She's looking at you funny, rarely looking at you twice. Bigger boys and stolen sweethearts. Oh, you're better off without her anyway. You said you wasn't sad to see her go. Yeah, but it's so clear you were. It was up, up and away. Oh, but it's really hard to remember that on a day like today, when you're all argumentative and you've got the face on.
foolishness. Now you only get it in your night dress. Discarded all the naughty nights for niceness. Landed in a very common crisis. Everything's in order in a black hole. Nothing seems to pity it's the past though. That bloody memory's like an El Tabasco. Remember when you used to be a rascal? Oh, the boy's a slag. But he'll be alright, cause he's a scumbag, don't you know? I said he's a scumbag, don't you know?